There's a hashtag. Legacy was really big my first year because I did this training at our first Legends Night called Respect the Shift. And I just talked about it like the way that I view this job. I don't really do vacations, but I've started to because I have a family with little girls now and I care about those little girls more than anything. I won't take a vacation unless it's scheduled 2 weeks ahead of time, even though I can literally do whatever I want. My mentality, and the reason I bring that up, is I treated this like a job that I had a shift that I needed to work. And I held myself accountable to that. So my shift for me since 2010 started at 8 a.m. And so that meant if it was 8:01, by the time I knocked a door, I was late, which is unacceptable at most jobs, right? To be late. And so I usually knocked somewhere between 7:50 and 7:55, my first door. And if I knocked my last door at 7:59 p.m., then I was leaving work early, and you don't really get to do that at a normal job. And so I didn't have a feeling of someone looking over my shoulder. I didn't have a feeling of a boss holding me accountable ever. But I did get this horrible anxiety if I thought I was gonna be late. If I thought I wasn't, there's a wreck on the freeway and I might not knock my first door by 8, like I'm taking a different exit. I would get this really bad anxiety. So I had a very strict, like I mentioned, routine that I held myself to an extreme level of accountability, and I still do. It's just a different responsibility that, frankly, the first 6 months in this office, I went and knocked in West Valley, Utah, which is a horrible market, but I needed to knock doors like 5 times. My first year here, I hated it. Just because I was so used to knocking. Like, that was what I did. That was my expression of gratitude for coming where I came from, which is like nothing at all, with no shot at life. Put myself in the worst position ever to where I got. It was hard to give up doors. But my mentality was I have a job, I have a responsibility, and I need to show up for it.